Okay, now let's begin from the starting. Okay, this is the Tamil transcription project. Okay, in this project, what we have to do, we have to just transcribe that file what the speaker says. Okay, so in the transcription we have to do segmentation. So segmentation is, what is the segmentation? When we are going to transcribe the audio, we can't be able to transcribe a big file. Okay, so in that case we will cut the audio in the chunks. Okay, so that is the segment. Okay, when we will start the dividing segment, then that is called a segmentation. Okay, now acceptance requirement is word accuracy pass rate 98% and the labeling should be 85%. Okay, you guys will get 10 files on the starting. After the completing that file, we will check that file and we will assign more files to you guys. Okay, for the quality inspection I will support. Okay, no worry, your files will not if you guys will do any mistake, we will give the rework. Okay, and when you guys will get rework, you will be better get better understanding. Okay, so there is a three methods of the labeling. Okay, what we have to do, first, valid content. Okay, if the segment is valid, then what we have to do, we have to transcribe normally and no need to put any tag. Okay, we have to select the role of the speaker, gender of the speaker, and transcribe the normally content. Okay, now if the segment have any effective noise like something falling or traffic noise or in the background fans noise, so in that case what we have to do, if we are able to hear the speaker's voice, we have to transcribe that part. Okay, and after the transcribing the sentence, what we have to do, we have to put the end tag. Okay, I will explain you about the tags. Okay, so we have to transcribe that part if you are able to hear that segment. Okay, if the segment is audible, then we have to transcribe. Okay, even the background have a noise, no worry, we have to transcribe that. Okay, next, also in this section we have to select the speaker role. Okay, speaker gender, and we have to transcribe, and after that we have to put the end tag. Okay, if the content is invalid, you will not be able to hear, or there is very much overlapping because of two speaker are speaking together, so in that case what we have to do, no need to be transcribe that part. Okay, we have to just select the end at the place of the speaker role n. Okay, at the place of the speaker gender, we have to select n. Okay, no need to transcribe, and directly we have to put the tag there. There is a tag for the every invalid part. Okay, I will explain about the tags later. Okay, okay, if the whole audio have any vulgar content or audio are not be able to audible, or you are not be able to hear the audio, then you can directly invalidate that audio. Okay, no need to be transcribe that audio if the whole audio is invalid. Okay, if the whole audio is in other than Tamil language, if the whole audio have any vulgar content like politically abuse anything. Okay, so we have to invalidate directly. Okay, no need to be transcribe that audio. Okay, if the whole audio is other than Tamil language like English or other Telugu, Marathi, then in that case also we have to no need to transcribe that audio, we have to invalidate that audio. Okay, whole audio need to be invalidated. Okay, validity judgments. Okay, for the whole qualified speech needs to be intercepted by the sentence. For labeling, there are following case of valid data. Okay, so if the audio have a no background noise, we have to transcribe normally. If the audio have a overlap but you are able to listen, then we have to transcribe. If the audio have some background noise, you have to put the for that tags. Okay, and need to be transcribed normally. Okay, now in the overlap case, what we have to do, a sentence in which two people speaks overlapping, okay, close to each other in term of voice size, which more overlapping part is labeled as a invalid. Okay, if the two speaker are speaking together and you are not be able to hear, okay, in that case you have to create the separate segment for that, and after that no need to be transcribe that segment. We have to put the uh, IVS tag. IVS tag means this tag is for the overlap tag. Okay, I will explain tags later. Okay, so if the you are not able to understand with the conversation, in that case we have to directly invalidate that overlap part. Okay, after creating the separate segment. Okay, but if you are able to hear that, uh, suppose the first speaker is started conversation and the second speaker appears in between. Okay, but you are able to hear the first speaker, then we have to follow the first speaker and transcribe that content. Okay, and after that, at the place of the overlapping, suppose speaker says I am going there, and at the place of there, at the point of T appears second speaker. Okay, and at the point of R R E sorry E, the speaker ends the conversation, second speaker ends the conversation. So before the T we have to add the overlap starting tag, and where ends there we have to put the overlap ending tag. Okay, and normally transcribe that segment. Clear? You guys can turn on your mic. Okay, if any doubt then ask. Okay, now is there clear about the overlapping part? Any doubt? Anyone have any doubt? Tell me. Also you guys will get the recorded session of this meeting. Okay, no worry. Okay, a sentence is invalidated if there is an inaudible part of the sentence and the content cannot be judged and the invalid noise tag is added. Okay, if the content is not be able to hear or audible, in that case you are not be able to judge what the speaker says. In that case directly we have to create the separate segment for that part and put the invalid tag, and no need to be transcribe that part. Clear? Also if the sentence have any equipment noise, okay, and it's impossible to hear, so in that case also we have to create the separate segment for that, and we have to invalidate that part. No need to be transcribe that part. Okay, a sentence has drop frame, the audio is very low quality, in that case also that segment you are not be able to judge that segment. You have to directly invalidate that segment. No need to be transcribed. Clear? If the segment have any machine, customer service, or synthesized voice, TV broadcast, okay, this segment also need to be invalidated. Okay, no need to be transcribed this type of segment. Okay, if a sentence contains part that are not in the language and the sentence is determined to be invalid. Okay, if the other than Tamil language segment have a other than Tamil language conversation, in that case what we have to do, we have to create the separate segment for that and directly invalidate that part. No need to be transcribed. But if there is any English word between the conversation, one or two word, then we have to transcribe that in English. Okay, no, don't do transliteration, translation. We have to transliterate that part. Okay, only we have to transcribe in the English font. Okay, if speaker speaks English, we have to transcribe that part in the English. Okay, okay, clear? You guys can turn on your mic. Okay, if there is a segment have any English word, then we have to transcribe in English font. Like if speaker says I want 2 rupees, okay, so in that case we have to transcribe I want 2 rupees. After that he is speaking English, Tamil, we have to transcribe the Tamil word. Okay, but segment have if more than 50% English word, then that part should be need to be create separate segment and need to be invalidated if the segment have a more than 50% English. Okay, if the segment have a less than 50% English, then we have to be transcribed as it is in English, and after that the if a speaker speaks in Tamil, we have to transcribe in Tamil. Okay, clear? Okay, if the segment have any sensitive information like politically sensitive, religiously sensitive, pornographic violence, okay, the sentence is determined to be invalid and no need to be transcribed. We have to add the tag for that. Okay, I will explain about the tags later. Okay, no worry. Now, valid content. Okay, if there is a valid segment, so that segment be created less than 8 second. Okay, one valid segment should be less than 8 second, not more than 8 second. If the segment is more than 8 second, that segmentation is wrong. Okay, you have to transcribe, create the segment less than 8 second. One valid segment should be less than 8 second. Okay, according to the labeling experience, each natural language paragraph can be 5 to 6 second on average. Okay, you can create the segment of 3 second, 2 second, 4 second, 5 second, 6 second, 7 second, 8 second, but not more than 8 second. Okay, you have to only create the segment of less than 8 second. Now, the optimal location of each boundary is at the lowest point of the waveform. Okay, now it means when we are going to do the segmentation, on that time we have to mind gap the audio will be always cutted from the lower waveform. Okay, don't cut audio from the higher waveform, because there was a conversation and conversation will be cut because of our wrong segmentation. Okay, so you have to always cut the audio from the lower waveform. Okay, clear? The speech if the okay, we have to create the segment for the different segment for the different speakers. If the speaker one is a started conversation, and after that the if suppose if interviewers ask, sir, what are you doing these days? So this is the first speaker. After that the that person who is giving the interview, he says nothing, I am well, I am not doing anything right now. Okay, so you have to create the separate segment for that speaker. Okay, so always remember this, we have to create the segment for the every speaker. Okay, different segment for the every speaker. Okay, clear? I have some background noise, so no worry guys. Okay, now try to leave 0.2 or 3 second mute segment around the labeled speech segment. Okay, so it means if when you are going to create the segment, you have to give the space between the two segment at least 0.2 or 0.3 second gap. Okay, try to give. If there is not possible, then you will give the some space for the identifying the segment. Okay, both are the different segment. Okay, for the identifying. Okay, clear? Okay, now during the interpretation, okay, at the time of creating segmentation, if there is such a long mute segment in the itself, do not force it, as so far possible intercept the voice segment without sudden noise. You can shorten the time before and after the voice in order to avoid sudden noise. Okay, but there is should be cut sound situation. So it means if the speaker is if the conversation, in between the conversation, speaker pause the uh, okay, so at the time of conversation, if speaker take a pause of more than 2 seconds, okay, it takes a pause of 2 seconds, so what we have to, we have no need to be create segment for that part. Okay, we have to leave without segmentation that part. Okay, the pause part. Okay, and divide the segment from where the start 2-second pause or where the end 2-second pause. Clear? And a single segment length not be a more than 8 seconds. Okay, clear?
Hello sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, sir. Is there any shortcut keys to used on that segments? I mean, we are doing that. So, is there any shortcut keys or there? I'm asking.
Yeah, there is a shortcut keys in the our tool. Okay, I will explain you at the time of explaining the tool. Okay.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay. Okay. A person who speak with no more than a 2-second pause in the middle, with noisy pause in the middle, with incoherence statement after the interpretation and with complete semantic can be left unsplit. Okay, if the speaker like speaks regularly without 2-second pause, then we have to transcribe that part. Okay, no worry. Okay, and after that we have to add the noise level part. Okay, noise level tab. Okay, what we have to transcribe, content transcription. Okay, the annotator needs to be transcribed the content based on the audio heard. Okay, and okay, what we have to do, what the speaker is speaking, we have to transcribe as it is same. No need to correct that conversation according to the our language. Okay, in case if speaker trying if speaker wanna say I want to go there. Okay, but speaker says I wanna go there, so what we have to transcribe, I wanna go there. Okay, don't transcribe I want to go there. Okay, clear. Okay, the general guidelines are follows. Case, if the word is usually capitalized, transcribe it normal. Example, if there is any country name or if there is any big company name, so that word's first letter should be capitalized. Clear. Now come to the numbers. Okay, so when the numbers appears in the text, it cannot be directly transcribed as arabic numerical, but has to be transcribed into the written form of the language. Okay, like if the speaker says I am 15 years old. Okay, so what you have to transcribe, I am 15 in the words. Okay, if speaker says in english I am 15 years old, then we have to transcribe in english I am 15 years old. Okay, but if the speaker says in tamil uh, I need randa rupe, so what you have to transcribe, I need, Tamil is the Randa is Tamil word, so you have to transcribe in Tamil Randa, and after that rupees, rupees is also in the comes in Tamil, right? So you have to transcribe in the like that. Okay, okay. If anyone says I am 15 years old, then we have to transcribe like this, 15-year old. Okay, always numbers should be transcribed in alphabetical or our native language. Okay, clear. Okay, now spelling words. Okay, capitalized letters are separated by the space. Okay, if anyone says 35 p.m., if any word have a full form, then we have to separate it, we have to separate by the space. Okay, like cd, fbi, nfc. Okay, they have a full form. Okay, if anyone says like, so that's
Fine,
it.
sir.
Okay, now attribute. Okay, if anyone says like this is dr smith. Okay, if he says in tamil, we have to write down in tamil. Okay, this is dr smith. If he says in english, we have to transcribe in the english font, this is dr smith. Okay, if anyone says he is er narendra, so in that case what we have to try, he is engineer narendra, right? Okay, punctuation should be used as per the grammar rule. Okay, so you guys know the what grammar uses in the tamil. Okay, and english also. Okay, okay, repeated words should be transcribed in their entity. If anyone says I wanna go school, so you have to transcribe that I wanna go school. Okay, if anyone says I want to go school school school, so you have to transcribe normally. First I have to go school, after that school. Okay, clear. Like that, I want to go to school. Okay, separated by the space. Okay, clear? Okay, I think here also we no need to use the hyphen, we have to use only a space. Okay, clear? Now punctuation should be used as per the grammar. Okay, in this transcription what you can use native language alphabet, blank spaces you will use. Okay, and common punctuation marks you can use. Okay, and no need to use another symbols or anything. Okay, clear? Arabic numerical are not allowed. Okay, we have to Arabic numerical like 1 2 3 4 5. So in that case, if a speaker says in English, then we have to type ONE1, TWO2, THREE. Okay, if a speaker says in Tamil 1 2 3 tele anje, so in that case we have to transcribe in English 1 2 3 tele anje. Okay, clear? Now come to the tags. Okay, how we have to use the tags. Okay, in the process of the labeling, if the following situations occur, it is necessary to add the corresponding special tags. Okay, tags must be legal to avoid missing pairs of the tags. Okay, case inconsistency brackets are not allowed. Okay, but no need to put the manually tags, we will get the list of tag in our tool. Okay, so always we have to put the tags from the tags menu, no need to type manually. Okay, clear? Now if the speech is okay, speech have a no background noise, so in that case we have to transcribe normally and select the gender and speaker. Okay, but if the background have any type of noise like running fan, traffic noise, uh, playing music in the background, okay, in that case what we have to do, transcribe the content, select the role speaker, select the gender, and after that transcribing the content, what we have to do, we have to put the end tag. This is the tag for the noise. Okay, it means background have a noise, in this content background have a noise, so in that case what we have to do, always we have to put the this tag after the punctuation. Okay, don't put like this before the punctuation. Okay, clear? Clear? Any doubt till now? Ask me please. Any doubt? If any doubt, then ask me. Okay, now there is a 3 valid tag and 3 invalid tag. Okay, so first one is n tag. Okay, second one is hm tag. Okay, so hm tag means if the speaker is just started conversation like rapping a song, okay, or singing a song, the main speaker is speaking. If there is a pure song, then no need to be use this hm tag, we have to just create the separate segment for that and put the ivs tag. Okay, I will explain you about the ivs tag. Okay, so in that case the speaker speaks like a song or rapping like a song, in that case we have to transcribe that content, and after that transcribing we have to put the hm tag before after the punctuation. Okay, if the needs punctuation we have to put punctuation, if there is no need punctuation we have to directly put the hm tag. Okay, now overlap. Okay, this is the our main part. Okay, so you guys have to very care about this thing, overlap part. Okay, so overlap have a two tags, one is valid and one is invalid. Okay, so this is the valid overlap tag. So valid overlap tag means if the speaker started, suppose the first speaker is started the conversation. Okay, I have already explained to you guys, but now let me explain again. Okay, so overlap starting tag means if the first speaker is started the conversation. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to normally transcribe. Okay, when and in between appears the second speaker. Okay, but we are able to hear the first speaker, in that case what we have to do, we have to normally transcribe that segment. Okay, and suppose speaker says I went to. Okay, okay, and at the place of starting dinner, before the dinner appears second speaker. Okay, and he started speaking, but we are able to hear the first speaker, then we have to follow the first speaker. So first speaker what saying, he said I went to dinner. Okay, so we have to write down all the things. Okay, at the starting of dinner appears second speaker, and ending of their dinner the second speaker was stopped the conversation. So we have to put before the dinner overlap starting tag, and after the dinner we have to put the overlap ending tag, and after that the first speaker is only speaking, so we have to put the today. Clear? Is there any doubt? Is there any doubt in the valid tags? Open your microphone. Open your microphone and tell me. Is there any doubt till now?
No, sir.
If doubt, then ask me. If any doubt, then ask. Okay. Now next. So there is a 3 invalid tag. Okay. So first one is IVS. IVS tag means if the segment have a less than 0.5 second any invalid part, then we have no need to care about this. We can transcribe normally segment and avoid this part. But if the more than 0.5 second, then what we have to do, we have to create the separate segment for that part. Okay, and tag the IVS no need to be transcribed. In the invalid data no need to be transcribed the content. Okay, what the speaker saying we no need to be transcribed. Okay, so what is the IVS? In the IVS tag, if speech overlap, you will not be understand two speakers are speaking together, and you will not be able to hear the what the speaker are speaking. So in that case you have to create the separate segment for that, and you have to tag the IVS. No need to select gender and uh, speaker role. Okay, on that place of speaker role and gender we have to select the N, and the content the segment is invalid and no need to be transcribed. Put only IVS tag on the place of content. Okay, also if the sound volume is about the same size, okay, in that case, okay, if the voice drop out, you will not be able to hear. If there is echo, okay, not a normal tone of the voice. If singing means like normal uh, the TV telecast singing. Okay, not a speaker's voice. If there is a speaker's voice, then we have to transcribe if we are audible. Okay, if we are not audible, then we will create that for that separate segment and tag the IVS. Okay, but if there is pure singing of the TV telecast, so in that case also we have to create the separate segment and put the IVS tag. No need to be transcribed that segment, and that segment should be considered as a invalid, and put it IVS tag. Okay, non-target language, if the other than Tamil language any content, any segment, in that case no need to be transcribed. We have to put the IVS tag, and role and gender should be N. Okay, and segment should be invalid. Okay, individual word in the speech segment are inaudible, cannot be transcribed because of the effective noise. Okay, if suppose if the speaker is started conversation and you are not be able to judge the one or two word in between the segment, okay, then we have to create the separate segment for that part, and you have to tag the IVS. Okay, clear? Now come to the second tag, OIVS. It means OIVS means if there is less than 0.5 second, we have to leave it normally transcribe what the speaker says. But if there is more than 0.5 second TV vocal program, announcer is announcing, voice narrates, okay, music, vocals, so in that case what we have to do, create the separate segment, no need to be transcribed, and we have to put the OIVS tag. Okay, clear? On the place of speaker role and speaker gender we have to select the N. Clear? PIL tag. Okay, so this is the most important tag what we have to consider in this segment. If the speaker is giving any private information about the person who recorded it, okay, so detailed address, cell phone number, ID card number, bank card number, social security, okay, number, passport number, etc., or any type of vulgar content like politically violence, pornographic violence, or any type of violence that is harmful for the society, harmful for the our culture. So that part should be separated by the segment. Okay, and after that we have to put the PIL tag, and no need to transcribe that section. At the place of gender and speaker, we have to select the n, and that segment should be considered at the as a invalid. Okay, clear? Now our guidelines is over. Okay, if there is any doubt in the guideline, then ask. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, now let me share the screen of tool. Okay, this is the our tool. Okay, is there a screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now look, this is the our tool. Okay, so I have already sent you the account creation video, so you will know the how to log in. Okay, but when you will just reach to the tool first time, you will get this type of interface. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to go the workspace. Okay, this is the workspace button. Click on this. When we click, okay, what we have to do, we have to go to the my job section. Okay, and in the annotation section. Okay, this is the admin ID, so I have a that much parts. Okay, but you will get only this section of the my jobs. Clear? Now you guys have to click on the annotation. Okay, when we will click the annotation, we will get the our task pool. Okay, there is a 4 task. Okay, in my case, but you guys have a only one task. The transcriber have a one task, and the QS have a 2 task, review and annotation. QS have a review and annotation both, but the transcriber have a only annotation part. Okay, so in the we will continue from the annotation. Okay, so when we will log in, we will get the here button of the start or the label. Okay, so we have to click on the label. When we click on the label, we will use to the tool interface. Okay, so this is the our tool. Okay, so what we have to do, the already this audio is segmented. Okay, and already transcribed, but now we have some files that are not transcribed, and but that have a segmentation. Okay, but that are not transcribed in the Tamil because of the tool is not working good. So the technical team is working on tool. When it is so after this batch, okay, we have only 10 or 12 audio. Okay, after this batch, we will get the audio like this. Okay, clear? So what we have to do, when you will reach to the tool, you will get here on the top black strip. Okay, so there is some buttons. Okay, this is the back button. Okay, you will back to the our dashboard. Okay, and this is the timer when we have started the tool. Okay, and this is the timer for the how much time we have for the completing this file. Okay, this is the section information. Okay, you will get here all the information about the your task. Okay, the job ID, job name, and the data ID, and the file name, and path, and file size. Okay, clear? This is the audio, how many audios we have, and how many we have transcribed, we will get here. This is the submit button. Okay, after the completing whole file, we have to click on the submit. Okay, but if you are not completed your file, you have to only save. Okay, this is the save button. Okay, skip is the for if you are doing any task and you get the rework. Okay, and suppose the team leader has said please first complete the rework, so in that case you can skip this file and you will start your rework file. Okay, now this is the invalid button. What I was said you guys, I was told you guys, if the audio have a, if audio is unjudgeable, and we are not be able to hear that whole audio, or if whole audio have a non-target language, or if whole audio have a any voice is not be that is not no need to be transcribed. So in that case we will directly invalidate from here. Okay, click on the invalidate and then submit. Okay, so after this process you can't get this file again. Okay, this file will be removed from the our poll. Okay, clear? Now this is the save button. It has a auto save function, but it works in a every 5 minutes. Okay, so you guys always remember, after the correction of any segment we have to click on the save button. Otherwise, if any case our system will be shut down or our connectivity will be lost, so in that case we will lose our job worked segments. Okay, now the file will comes like uh, when you started the file. Okay, so please always save, click on the save button after completing, after correcting every segment. Okay, clear? So this is the job requirement. You will find here your guideline. Okay, you will also find here guideline, what is the guideline. Okay, for your reference. And okay, this is the work history, when you will acquire this task and what is the process, where is your task, it is in a QA poll or it is in your end. Okay, so you will got all the information here. This is the full screen button. You can make it full screen from here. Okay, and this is the language button. Okay, so now this is the audio waveform. We have to work here. Okay, mostly we have to work here and here. Okay, so this is the segment. Here we will create the segment, here we will modify the segment. Okay, after that we have to transcribe here. This is the content box, we have to transcribe the content here. Okay, so here you will get some options like shortcut keys. Okay, you will find here all the shortcut keys, uh, what we have to do: open or close shortcut. Okay, switch segment rule. Okay, segment validity. Okay, right, whether segment attribute are fully filled in when switching. Okay, if you want to switch you can switch the by short keys. Okay, now audio operations. Okay, play from current, play from segment start, pause on start, space button will be used for pause and play. Okay, backward, if you want to go the backward, backward you can press control Q. If you want to go forward you can control E. Okay, toggle play point. Okay, decrease playback speed. If you want to make speed of the audio, pitch speed slow or fast, then you can use these buttons. Okay, all the shortcut keys you will get here. Okay, segmenting, select or deselect multiple segment, merge segment, overlap, drawing. Okay, all the shortcut keys you will here get. Okay, clear? So this is the section for the shortcut keys. Okay, when you will click on the keyboard logo. Okay, okay, this is the how this is the audio duration. Okay, and effective what we have transcribed. So this is the okay, so you will get all the information about the annotate, how much segment you have annotated, all the segments you will get here. Okay, clear? It is a auto. Okay, now you can close this from here. Okay, now this is the settings button. Okay, so there is a some point, loop count. Okay, loop count means if you are playing the audio. Okay, just play.
எனக்கா இது பழனிசாமியா? ஓ, என்ன அவ்வளவு சுமாரான ஒரு பேரை சொல்றாப்ல.
So this is repeating in a same segment. Okay, so this is the loop. Okay, you can change your loop repetition number. Okay, you will also change repetition number. You can make it two times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, but the general is 5 times. Okay, so don't leave it 5 times. Okay, now on screen display, no need to use this section. Okay, sec rewind, no need to use this segment. Okay. Okay, waveform scrolling. When you will click the yes, it will auto scroll the waveform.
எனக்கா இது எனக்கா இது பழனிசாமியா? ஓ, என்ன இவ்வளவு சுமாரான ஒரு பேரை சொல்.
Right, it will automatically scroll. Okay, so this is the auto scrolling. Okay, now ASR. So basically this is the auto transcription board. Okay, am I audible, guys? Okay, basically it's a auto transcription bot. Okay, but currently it is not working on it. The technical team is working on it. Okay, when we will click on the yes, the auto transcription bot will start. Okay, and when you will click on the ASR, now ASR function is disabled. Okay, so when it's now it is in the under maintenance. When it okay, it will be start. Okay, so no need to use this section also. Okay, now this is the question mark button. You will also get here tools guideline how to use this tool. Okay, now this is the backward button, this is the forward button, and this is the play pause button. Okay, this is the waveform zoom in zoom out button. Okay, you can if you scroll this, you will our the waveform is zoom in or zoom out. Okay, clear? Now this is the audio speed, pitch speed. Okay, when you will
ஓ, என்ன இவ்வளவு சுமாரான ஒரு பேரை சொல். 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 ஓ, என்ன இவ்வளவு சுமாரான ஒரு பேரை சொல்.
okay, you can decrease or increase here from here audio speed. Okay, pitch speed. Okay, clear? Now this is the speaker role. Okay, which speaker is speaking you can select from here. Okay, when you will select the speaker, you will get here speaker's gender. Okay, the speaker is gender, speaker's gender is male or female. Okay, if the content is valid, then we have to select the speaker role and gender. If the content is invalid, we have to select the n, and gender should be n, and the segment should be invalid. Clear? Is there any doubt till now? Open your microphones and tell me.
No, sir.
Okay, now these are the segments. Okay, these are the automatically created by the our tool. Okay, so it has some problem. Okay, we have to adjust this segment. Okay, we have to adjust these segments. Okay, clear? Now in your case, you guys will not get now transcribed audio. Okay, you will get transcribed, but it is in another language. Okay, in your dashboard. Okay, so now this is the content box. Here we have to type all the things what the speaker says, and this is the segment. If you want to go anywhere, you can use this button.
பழனிசாமி வருஷம் டிவி நாம தான் நினைச்சிருக்கோம் பூரா உலகம் நம்மளே கவனிச்சிருக்கிறது கோபிநாத்.
Okay, now also you can directly jump to the any segment. Like you want to go to the 55 segment, you can write down here 55 and enter. You will reach to the 55 segment. Okay, clear? Also, if you want to see role which speaker is, you can filter from here. If you want to check the valid or invalid segment, you can filter from here. Okay, completed and incompleted also you can filter from here, and this is the filter button.
இந்த வயசுல இதெல்லாம் இப்படி தான் இருக்கு, இதெல்லாம் கண்டுக்காத சும்மா சிரி.
This is the find and replace button. Suppose you have done so many mistake, like same mistake you have done so many times. Okay, so what you will do, you will use this button. Like you have given so many spaces, so there is so many in the so many segment, there is double space. Okay, so what you do, you have to click double space. Okay, and you have to give, because we need the single space, no need to give the extra spaces between the words. Okay, so if there is if all the segment have a double space you have given by mistake, so you can directly find from here and replace. Okay, so you have to first in the find section we have to click on what we have to find, and what in the replace section we have to put the what we have to replace. So we double space we need to be replaced from the single space, so put here single space and replace all. So there are no segment in the create table. Okay, so now it is not okay, so that's why we are getting this error. When we complete this segment, we will directly find the replaces and all the thing. Okay, because there is not selected any speaker, so that's why we are getting this error. Okay, so this is the tool interface and functions. Okay, now let's come to the main point. The main point is our segmentation. Okay, so we have to first go to the first segment. Okay, now we are on the first segment. What we have to do, just
பண்ணாப்ல
click on the segment. Now segment is started playing, and what we have to do, how to create the segment, just take your mouse cursor at the ending of the segment. Okay, and okay, and you can directly drag it. Okay, also we have one more option. What? Listen.
பண்ணாப்ல 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 பண்ணாப்ல
So anyone explain me what to do here? If the between the conversation more than 2 second pause, what we have to do? Tell me guys, what we have to do? If the segment have a more than 2 second pause, what we have to do? We have to leave that part without segmentation. Clear? So what we do, we can also split from here, but this is the easier way. We can drag from here. Okay, now this is the first speaker part. Okay, now it's okay, you can play from here.
பண்ணாப்ல 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 பண்ணாப்ல
Okay, and what we have to do, after creating this segment, we have to transcribe what the speaker says. Okay, and we have to select that this is the first speaker male and this content is a valid. Okay, and we have to check the after playing
பண்ணாப்ல 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 பண்ணாப்ல
it has a some background noise like something playing some machineries like this. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to click the mouse right button. Okay, we will get all the tags here, so always we have to select the tags from the tags menu. Okay, so we have to select the end tag. Okay, if here needs the punctuation, we have to give punctuation. Okay, if there is no need punctuation, no need to give the punctuation. Clear? If the background has some noise, we have to, what we have to do, we have to put the end tag. Clear? Now this is the without segmented part. Okay, okay, so now what we have to do, we have to create the one segment. So how can we create? We will just click the mouse left button and drag it.
எனக்கா இது பழனிசாமியா? ஓ என்ன இவ்வளவு சுமாரான ஒரு பேரை சொல்ற? எனக்கா இது பழனிசாமியா? ஓ
This segment is created, we have to transcribe. Okay, there is a background noise, we have to put the end tag. Okay, from clicking the mouse right button. Okay, and there is a not a more than 2 second pause.
ஓ எனக்கா இது பழனிசாமியா?
This is the not a more than 2 second pause, so then we can consider in the segment. Okay, and this is the also first speaker male and it is a valid content, but it has a background noise, so we have put the end tag. Clear? Open your microphones, please. Open and tell me, are you guys understand? Are you guys understand? Am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, now are you guys understand? Is there any doubt? If the doubt, open your microphone and ask. Okay, now what we have to do, we have to start the segment from the where started the speaker speaking, and we have to end the segment where ends the conversation. Don't take a extra parts. Okay, clear? If there is a more than 2 second, pause part, then we have to leave that part without segmented like this. Okay, and second segment will be created after that pause part.
ஓ என்னையா இவ்வளவு சுமாரான ஒரு பேரை சொல்ற ஓ என்னையா இவ்வளவு சுமாரான ஒரு பேரை சொல்ற
Second segment will be created from the where started the speaker conversation. Clear? And if there is a more than 2-second pause part, we have to leave that without segmentation. Clear? We can also do one thing. What if you don't want to drag and drop, you can
எனக்கா
directly
இது பழனிசாமியா
cut from the between like this. Suppose this is the full segment and you have to cut from here and here. So what you do, you will click the alt button of your keyboard and click the mouse left button.
ஓ என்னையா இவ்வளவு சுமாரான ஒரு பேரை சொல்ற
The segment will be split where you click. Clear? Also click here.
ஓ என்னையா இவ்வளவு சுமாரான ஒரு பேரை சொல்ற ஓ என்னையா இவ்வளவு
This segment is splitted where we have clicked. Okay, and delete this segment because no need the more if there is a more than 2-second pause, we need to be delete this segment because we have cropped it from the between, so there is a appear segment, we need to be delete this segment.
எனக்கா இது பழனிசாமியா
Clear? After the completing every segment, we have to save. Okay, clear? But there is a not a more there is not a 2-second pause, so we can consider in segment. Okay,
எனக்கா இது பழனிசாமியா எனக்கா இது பழனிசாமியா எனக்கா
now this segment is okay. We have to transcribe and put the tag according to the guideline and save it. Clear? Always segment will be start where from the where start the conversation. Okay,
பொண்ணாப்ல பொண்ணாப்ல பொண்ணாப்ல
now
பழனிசாமி இல்லங்க அப்படின பழனிசாமி இல்லங்க அப்படின
okay, for the scrolling we can use click and use arrow button for the go next. Okay, go forward and backward. Okay, now listen from here. The segment adjusted where the conversation starts. Okay, give some space, not a very much space. Okay, now listen from here.
பழனிசாமி இல்லங்க அப்படின இல்லங்க என் ஃப்ரெண்டு ஒருத்தர் மெட்ராஸ்காரர் தான் அவர் அட்ரஸ் இல்ல உங்களை பார்த்தா அவர் மாதிரியே
So this is the same first speaker. Okay, what we have to do, but
அதான் கேட்டேன் நீங்க பழனிசாமி இல்லையா சரி போங்கன்ட்டாப்ல 25 வருஷம் பழனிசாமி இல்லங்க அப்படின இல்லங்க என் ஃப்ரெண்டு ஒருத்தர் மெட்ராஸ்கார் அவர் அட்ரஸ் இல்ல உங்களை பார்த்தா அவர் மாதிரியே
okay,
இருந்துச்சு
listen. There is a gap, but it is not more than 2 seconds. But when we will continue this segment, it will be more than 8 seconds. Because why? Suppose we started from here, okay, and we are trying to take this segment, because this is the same speaker. Okay, so we can capture whole segment, whole conversation of the same speaker in the same segment, but it's now more than 8 seconds, it's a 10 seconds. So what we do, we will create the segment for 5 seconds of same speaker, but not more than 8 seconds. Okay, we will create here 2 segments. Is it okay? But don't create the segment more than 8 seconds. Clear? Any doubt? So we can split from the between, or we can adjust the segment by dragging. Okay, so I am going to split by clicking the alt.
அவர் அட்ரஸ் இல்ல உங்களை பார்த்தா அவர்
Okay, okay, now
மெட்ராஸ்காரர் தான்
you will also see here your segment boundary. The segment it started from 7.968 millisecond and the segment is the 12.672 millisecond, and the segment's full duration is 4.704 second. Clear? And what we have to do, we have to give the some space, because there is we have a space for the, okay, between the two segment we have to give the at least 0.2 or 0.3 second pause. Clear? But these are the same speaker, we have to select the same speaker, speaker 1, speaker 1, speaker 1. Okay, if the speaker is speaking more than 8 seconds, then we have to crop that segment and create the another segment for the same speaker. Okay, But suppose if the speaker is first speaker is started conversation and their conversation is end at the point of 3 second, okay, then we have to break this segment from the 3 second, and after that is speaking second speaker, so we have to create the separate segment for that second speaker. Clear? Is there any doubt? Okay, so clear? Is there any doubt till now in segmentation or anything? Open your microphone, guys, open your microphone and tell me, is there any doubt? Is there any doubt?
No sir, no.
Okay, now listen, for the overlap part, suppose, let me check if
அட்ரஸ் இல்ல, உங்களை பார்த்தா அவர் மாதிரியே இருந்துச்சு, அதான் கேட்டேன். நீங்க பழனிசாமி இல்லையா? சரி போங்கன்ட்டாப்ல. அட்ரஸ் இல்ல, உங்களை பார்த்தா அவர் மாதிரியே இருந்துச்சு. 25 வருஷம் மீடியா 11.
listen, there is the what we have to always cut the audio from the lower waveform. Okay, this is also lower waveform, this is the lower waveform and this is also lower waveform. Okay, we will cut from here.
டிவி என் ஃப்ரெண்டு சொல்லுவான், மாப்ள டிவி ஆஃப் பண்ணா
You can't cut from here, this is the higher waveform. Okay, clear? Now if there is a overlap, suppose in this word appears the second speaker, okay, and but you are able to hear the first speaker that started the conversation. So before this word where appears the second speaker, we have to put the, by clicking left right mouse click, overlap start. It means overlap, the second speaker is appear here, and if the second speaker ends their conversation here, we have to put the overlap closing tag. It means ends the here overlap, and after that the first speaker only speaking, we have to transcribe normally. Okay, and also if the background have a noise in this segment, we have to put the end tag ending of the, okay, and also if the speaker is in this same segment, if the speaker is like singing a song, is speaking like a singing a song, we will also put the HM tag. Okay, but at the point of the filler words, like the speaker is speaking says ha hum so in that places no need to be use the HM tag. Okay, we have to transcribe normally. Okay, like hum, okay, okay, you can transcribe if speaker says in Tamil, at the time of speaking Tamil, need to be transcribed in Tamil. If the speaker says at the time of speaking English, we have to transcribe in English font. Clear? Is there any doubt? Any doubt till now? So guys,
No, sir.
now everything is clear. Okay, now one more thing, let me explain about the invalid tags. Okay, look, IVS tag means if the non-target language, unclear voice, you will not be able to hear the voice. If there is any other language, so what we have to do, suppose this segment have a only English, the speaker is speaking only English, so what we have to do, we will just put the IVS tag, no need to select the gender, no need to select the which speaker is speaking, speaker's role, and directly invalidate that segment and save it. Clear? Same like this, if there is any narration, okay, any TV broadcast, sometimes we will get the starting of the audio advertisement of the TV program, like trading platform or anyone is advertising something. So in that case also we will use the OIVS tag. What we have to do, we have to create the separate segment for that and put the OIVS tag, and no need to select the gender and the speaker's role. Okay, and directly invalidate that segment. Clear? Now same like this in a PIL tag. Okay, PIL tag should be used for if the content has any vulgar content, any politically violence, any pornographic violence, any conversation like that harmful for the society or our country, so in that case no need to be transcribe that part. Also the speaker is giving his personal information like ID card, Facebook ID, Instagram ID, or telephone number, anything. In that case we have to put the PIL tag, no need to be transcribed. And we have to no need to select the gender, no need to select the role of the speaker, directly invalidate, and no need to be transcribed that part. Clear? Okay, these are the three invalid tags: IVS, OIVS, and PIL. And these are the four tags. These are the valid tags. These tags will be used in the valid segments. Okay, clear? Clear? Now all the things are clear. I have explained all the things about the transcription guideline and the tool. If you guys have any doubt, then I will also provide you guys this recorded video of this session. You guys will watch this session, and if you have any doubt, then directly contact to your team manager or directly contact to your senior person. Okay, he will explain you, or ask to me, I will explain them. Okay, clear? Is there any doubt till now?
No, sir.
Okay, now i I am going to assign the task on whole IDs. Okay, okay. And what is admin have a function. Okay, he will go to the team jobs. Okay, he will see all the details of the that particular job. Okay, so there is a two jobs. This
Okay.
is our previous batch, this is the current batch. Okay, so when you will click on the details
Okay.
section, you will find a status of the task. This is the annotator, it means transcriber, and this is the QA, it means the reviewer. Okay, so
Okay.
in
Okay.
inspecting to means this file is sent to the our client, and client is
Okay.
inspecting. Okay, and when you will get the to be inspected one, it means the inspected one, it means this file is to the QA one. Okay, and
Okay.
if you will get reviewing. Okay, reviewing, so this it means
Reviewing.
we
Yeah.
we have we have a for the QA. Okay, this file is we have for
Mm.
the QA. Okay, annotating means the transcriber was acquired the task, he is transcribing right now. Okay, to be
Yeah.
annotated,
Yes. Yes.
it means this task is on the ideal, this task need to be transcribed. Okay, return from the
Yes.
preview, it means the we our QA is given the rework to the uh, transcriber. Okay, fixing by
Yes.
annotator, it means the our rework file which is we have given to the transcriber, he is fixing that file. Okay, to be review,
Okay.
it means the file is hold for the review. Okay, reviewing means
Okay.
the our QA is working on that file. Okay, clear? So
Yeah.
there is
Yeah.
a whole option. Okay, also
Okay.
you will get here time of the when the task will expire. Okay, now
Okay.
in this section you will know, listen, look this file, this is the annotator. Okay, and this is the QA. Okay, so now this file is submitted by the our end, our QA. It's a now uh, this file is sent to the our client. Okay, now client
Yes.
first
Yeah.
first inspection team is working on it. Okay, annotating
Okay.
means the transcriber is doing transcribing that file. Okay, so this is the all the thing. Also the you can transfer the files. If anyone is not working on that file and he is holded from the long time, so you can also transfer this file to another transcriber from here. Okay, annotator. Okay, select the annotator and confirm that file will be transferred to another
Okay.
transcriber. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
also if you want to send the file another QA, then you can also here select from here QA, and you can assign that task, transfer that task to the QA. Okay, so this is the function
Yes.
of the admin
Mm.
panel.